There's a moment every gardener experiences when they realize the secret to richer harvests has been lying at their feet all along. Those dry fall leaves most folks rake, bag, and toss are actually packed with nutrients powerful enough to transform weak soil into a thriving, living ecosystem. What most gardeners don't know is that you can unlock these nutrients far faster and, honestly, way more effectively by fermenting the leaves instead of just letting them rot slowly on their own. And once you get the hang of this method, your garden soil will never be the same again. The magic of fermenting fall leaves lies in supercharging the natural decomposition process. Instead of waiting months or even years for leaves to break down, fermentation turbocharges their nutrients, making them immediately available to your plants. For Crop Corner viewers, this is one of the most powerful yet affordable strategies you can use to boost root strength, increase yields, and build dark, fluffy, nutrient-rich soil that almost grows plants by itself. Fall leaves on their own are already nutrient-rich, holding nitrogen, potassium, magnesium, and dozens of trace minerals pulled from deep within the tree. The issue is that raw leaves take a long time to break down, and during that process, they can temporarily tie up nitrogen in the soil. Fermentation solves that problem instantly. When you ferment leaves, you're introducing beneficial microorganisms that digest tough plant fibers, soften them, and release minerals into a form your soil life can immediately use. Instead of your plants waiting months for those nutrients, they get them within days. Even more exciting, fermented leaves improve water retention, enhance soil structure, and encourage explosive root development. Your soil becomes looser, darker, more aerated, and full of life. Most fall leaves work perfectly, as long as they're not oily or waxy. Dry leaves from maple, oak, apple, mulberry, birch, or any typical garden tree will ferment beautifully. What you want are leaves that crumble easily when dry, because these break down the fastest. Avoid fresh green leaves because they tend to rot instead of fermenting and may smell unpleasant. If the leaves are brittle and dry, they're ready to use. If they're slightly moist, that's even better. If they're soaking wet from rain, spread them out for a day to lose excess water. Moist, not soggy, is the ideal starting point. For fermentation to work, microorganisms need food. The most effective and widely available food for them is simple sugar water. Some gardeners use molasses, others use brown sugar. Both work beautifully because they feed beneficial microbes. So, here's the formula that creates consistently powerful results. You'll want to use 2 kilograms of crushed fall leaves, 4 tablespoons of molasses or brown sugar, and 10 liters of clean water. This ratio, it ensures your leaves ferment quickly without any foul smells. And if your container is larger, just scale this formula up while keeping the proportions the same. The leaves should be crushed by hand or, lightly chopped. This increases the surface area, which really helps to speed up fermentation. Place the leaves into a plastic bucket, barrel, or honestly, any container with a loose-fitting lid will do. Then, dissolve the molasses or sugar in warm water before pouring it over the leaves. The leaves must be fully submerged, because anything sticking out might end up growing mold instead of fermenting. Once submerged, you'll want to gently press the leaves down. You're not trying to compact them tightly, you're just eliminating air pockets. Close the container, but don't seal it airtight. Microbes release gases, and the container needs a bit of space to breathe. Within 2 to 3 days, tiny bubbles will begin forming on the surface. This is the sign that beneficial microorganisms have woken up and started breaking down the fibers in your leaves. The liquid will slowly turn darker, and the leaves will soften. A mild sour-sweet smell is normal and exactly what you want. After 7 to 14 days, depending on temperature, the fermentation will be complete. Warm climates finish faster while cooler conditions may take a little longer. What you'll see is a dark, nutrient-rich leaf slurry floating in a microbe-rich liquid. This is your new soil elixir. You can use your fermented leaves in two powerful ways. For liquid application, strain the fermented liquid and dilute it with clean water at a ratio of 1 liter of fermented leaf liquid to 5 liters of water. This dilution ensures your plants receive nutrients gently but steadily. Use this mixture for watering vegetable beds, fruit plants, seedlings, ornamentals, and even potted plants. The benefits show up quickly: darkened leaf color, stronger stems, improved resistance to stress, and noticeably faster growth. For soil improvement, you'll want to take the fermented leaf solids and mix them directly into your garden beds. They're soft, dark, and crumbly, and honestly, that's exactly what soil organisms love. This creates a nice, slow-release nutrient layer that'll feed your plant roots for weeks. So if you're preparing a new bed or trying to bring an old one back to life, just mix these fermented leaves into the top 5 to 10 centimeters of soil. You'll see a big improvement in both soil texture and nutrient availability. Now, traditional compost is excellent, but it sure does take time. Fermentation, on the other hand, gives you similar benefits, but, well, a whole lot faster. Compost relies on oxygen-loving organisms to slowly break down material, while fermentation uses anaerobic organisms that break things down quickly and efficiently. Both methods are great, but with fermentation, you're seeing results in days instead of months. Another advantage here is just how gentle fermented leaves are on your plants. Unlike those high-nitrogen fertilizers that can sometimes burn roots, fermented leaves deliver nutrients gradually. That means even your delicate plants or young seedlings can benefit, without any risk of harm. If you've made a large batch, you can store the fermented mixture for several months. The key is keeping it sealed and out of direct sunlight. The microorganisms remain alive and active but stay dormant until diluted in water or mixed into the soil. If you ever notice a white, harmless film on top, simply stir it back in. That's just beneficial yeast doing its job. Never store the mixture in metal containers because the liquid is slightly acidic. Plastic buckets or food-grade barrels are perfect. Fermenting fall leaves is one of the simplest ways to unlock nutrient power that would normally take nature years to release. By giving leaves a quick microbial boost, you turn waste into a powerhouse soil amendment that builds healthier beds, boosts plant vigor, improves yields, and strengthens overall soil life. For gardeners who want results without spending money on store-bought fertilizers, this method delivers some of the best returns you'll ever see. If you found this guide useful, make sure to subscribe to Crop Corner and share this video or article with fellow gardeners. Let's keep growing smarter, richer, and more abundant gardens together.